Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda and today we're storing our dried herbs. These are herbs that we've been drying for the last few weeks. I've been trying to dry as much as I can, both in my dehydrator, and if I just pick a few leaves at a time, I just lay those out on a paper towel so that I'm not using energy for nothing. So today we are actually putting all of that in the food processor and we're going to be processing all of that. These are all full of parsley. I've also got basil and thyme and sage, all dried and ready to go. We're going to be putting that through the food processor in just a few minutes so that we can use it with ease this winter. Last year I didn't crush everything ahead of time and I kind of had it hanging and stuff, and I didn't use it as much because it wasn't as readily available. So this year we're trying a new approach and I'm just going to crush it all this summer and then we'll use it all winter and see if we can use more of it. So some of this is from last year and I'm going to show you all that we have laid out right now. Okay, so already in the food processor is all of my basil. So normally I take off my leaves like this and I dehydrate these. So this is all in here. We are going to process this in just a few moments. I also have next to that sage. This sage was dried this year. This was dried last year. And I tend to just bundle it and I hang it like this, and then so that dust doesn't get to it, I put it in a baggie like this and then we just use it as we need it. But we are going to go ahead and crush all of this. Here I have more parsley. This I dried by hanging in my pantry just a few weeks ago. I clipped all of this off, and it's just a really easy way to dry herbs. Anything with a long stem like this, I tend to hang because it's just easier. The basil is not so easy because of the way I clip it to hang it like this, so it has to dry flat. This is my thyme. It's bundled from last year. You can see the bundles, and I just had it hanging in the pantry. These leaves fall off really easily, so I mean you can shake the bag and get some out of here. See it all gathering at the bottom here. This I will not put through the food processor. I'll probably, on nights that I don't have anything to do and we're just like chilling out watching TV, I can strip these leaves by hand, and that's not a big deal. This is more thyme, but it didn't go in bundles, and you can see this was actually my lemon thyme. So it's just a mess. I've just got to get through this, and I'll probably see. All of this though has already separated from the stems for the most part. There's a few stems in there, but this is lemon thyme. I didn't grow any more of this year. It didn't overwinter like I expected it to, so I'll be planting more of this next year. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take this out so you guys can see it good. So I've got several stems in here. That was accidental. You know, you don't want these woody stems, but the good thing is that this did not get broken down by the food processor, so those I can just sit and pick them out. They're really easy to find because they're pretty big. And the rest of this I'll put in a bottle. I do like to use glass bottles, and I can show you that as well. Okay, so I do use several glass bottles. This one used to have cinnamon in it. I can take this label off. And then once I pull this off, if it's still really sticky, you can use lemon essential oil and get that sticky off. It makes residue like this come off really, really easy. So I'll do that in a few moments, and then I can properly label this. I'm going to put my basil in this one, and I'll probably need another one. I do like to reuse glass whenever I purchase something in glass. It's just very helpful to have, and it's already got a shaker on it as well. See, so try to reuse what you can. I usually don't reuse my plastic. However, I am going to use my parsley container again because it's a large container, and I plan to save up maybe 2 of these of parsley for winter use. Now we have our parsley. When you switch herbs, I didn't wash this, I just brushed it out with a paper towel. You want to make sure that you're not getting them contaminated as far as flavor is concerned, but I also don't want anything in this to become wet and damage the herbs or start any mold growth or anything like that. So I didn't actually wash it, but I did wipe it out. There are lots of crevices in the lid and such that I just really don't want to chance getting water into. So if you're doing multiple batches and you're doing different kinds of herbs, just wiping it out is what I would suggest. Oh, that smells good. So this is our parsley. And again, I do see a few stems, but That one's real pliable. That'll be fine. Alright, so now we have parsley. Okay, so now my mom and Sunshine are working on this bowl of sage. So the sage dried like this, and we're just gonna, because we don't want those stems. These stems are really woody, and our food processor isn't gonna get those ground up anyway, so we just really want the leaves. And so we're putting all of those in the bowl, and we'll process those just like we did the parsley. This is how much parsley we ended up with. Almost half. We're very excited. And then this is the basil in the old cinnamon container. I really like having it in glass. We're very excited about this too.
This one is not that.
Very good. Yay.
Here's another one.
Okay, so we're really excited about our parsley and our basil. The sage, and especially the thyme, is going to take us a lot of time. No pun intended. So we are going to cut it there, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this inspires you to start working on your herbs. If you're not dehydrating your herbs already, get to work on that. You're going to be so glad you did when winter comes. Bye, guys.